Want to get into that discussion today because we really don't need any more of that. But you know, again, it's the hatred and anger that we have towards others that we can't seem to resolve within ourselves. The only thing I'm gonna really say about that is like we always have a choice in the moment. Whoever started it, and we don't get all the information. We get what we get, fed. So whoever it is that started it had an option and choice to not do it. That's what I'm going to say. And when we make the choices and options to do something, most of the time we're going to get a response back from it, right? At your level of where you're at on the journey. And these are cycles of the past that haven't been healed and let go. We pass down these lineages and these karmic ties and these thoughts and beliefs to our children, and when they raise up they continue the lineage. So wherever you are, in your life, what you're doing, and if you have children, you're basically ingraining them in situations without maybe realizing it. Things you think and say, the things that you do, the responses, they're observing you, they're watching you, they're becoming you. You know what I mean? Without the understanding and knowledge, that's what's outside of it, because that's what children do. They look up to the parents and they think what they're taught or ingrained with is what is right, right? But if we're passing on the anger and hatred, for others, then that's what's going to continue the lineage of, right? Instead of changing it. And looking at, because it's not even the war that is our war. These are all things that have been going on from the past, and we're just continuing to live it out, right? And to participate in it. And that goes across all streams of consciousness. So whatever's happening, whether it be religion, whether it be government issues, could be schools, could be, things like that. When something is set in stone, it's not set in stone because we can always change it, but when it has that set point, it continues, right? It's an evolutional cycle until we change it. And that applies to the macro and the micro, which is ourselves here individually, but also out there in the whole world, right? The whole consciousness, right? And so when we're doing these things, we're not resolving the issue. We're just keep going in it, right? If that makes sense. So guides, of course, they always say no one's to blame. We're just in this paradigm where we're just replaying out things that have been forever so we can see it until we change it. And it's not until we change and decide and choose something else other than hatred and anger, which would be love, towards our neighbor per se, to others, no matter who or what they are or what they're doing, letting them be who they truly are and just loving them anyway, right? And so it all comes back to love, because war was never the answer and it's never going to be.